Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Looking for... and he loses the football on the return. Touchdown, Duke! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to...
And he breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there on it.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
And man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Quarterback checking off. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Pulled down for the tackle. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harvey. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. They're trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And it's no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The inside handoff. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. The Blue Devils in the hurry-up.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional.
Hits him in stride at the 10. and he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Wegman. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Offense calls a timeout. Big down coming. They want to talk it over. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he intercepts it. Got some room to run. The 40. He's at the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This time, it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They'll immediately call timeout.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Taking it the other way. The tag! He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And this is obviously not a great start. Here, 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback sneaks ahead. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they go back on top.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Coming out with it, it's Moore. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Texas A&M.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half.
Number 29, set to advance on the football.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had
Pulls it in on the right. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Number 47, set to kick this one
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
On second down, he's looking downfield. The freshman able to get home with the sack. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Robertson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better, sir.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
He's going to let one fly down. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, free safeties, you think about hitters. You think about guys spinning down in the box, making tackles. You don't really think about coverage skills all the time, but this guy might change your mind a little bit. Great tight coverage and man-to-man, and makes a play on the football. What a play.
They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if he's going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, wants to throw it. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's taking the shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Duke. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Got him downfield. At the 35, he's loose. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
The expressway is wide open. He smashes his way through again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They're sending out the regular kickoff unit, and even with 2 timeouts left, I think they're going to sit there on defense and watch the clock hit 0 if they do this. say howdy to the Aggie offense again. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
Good enough for first down.
Hand off from the shotgun. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quarterback will audible. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down 1 possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. This one was a lot like a 10